What's up everyone? In this video, I'm talking about the Zeapon Micro 2 motorized camera slider paired with the GH5. Is this a match made in GH5 cinematic heaven? If you're new here, my name is Caleb and I've been doing freelance video production since 2012, but this channel is to help you make your own videos, whether you just started or you've been making them for a while, whether you use the GH5 or any other camera. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button. So Zeapon did send me the Micro 2 motorized slider to try out and make a video featuring the slider, which I'm grateful for, even give an unbiased opinion. I thought it'd be good to make a video because I actually thought this slider would be beneficial to the GH5 community for a few different reasons. First, having a good slider in your GH5 filmmaking toolbox can really enhance your overall production value. Dolly style shots are used all the time in cinema. Second, it seems like the Zeapon Micro 2 motorized slider is a good complement to the GH5 ecosystem. It's a small, compact slider system similar to the small and compact GH5 setup. This minimizes your footprint and presence while you're on set. The third reason is because of the time-lapse option of the GH5, which I'm not going to be able to get too much in this video. That might be a future video, but with the sliders app, you can easily set up a motion time-lapse. All right, so I've been quarantined for the past little while here, and I haven't been able to get outside and use the Micro 2 as much as I'd like to, and that might have to come in some future videos, but I have been working on my basement and, doing some things down there, finishing it off, and so I was able to take the Micro 2 down to the basement and get some sample shots, and here's some of those. The Zeapon Micro 2 motorized slider features a silent motor that doesn't get in the way of shooting. It has a load capacity of about 10 pounds, which is more than enough for a fairly rigged up GH5. Keep the cage on, use a heavy lens like the Sigma 18-35, and you shouldn't have any problems. The load capacity can support vertical slider shots or horizontal slider shots. The Zeapon has a rubber belt and is super smooth with shock absorption, so it doesn't disrupt your shot. You can power the motor with F-style batteries, and with the F970 battery giving you up to 14 hours of power. Usually in the video production world, we have several F-style batteries laying around. The length of the slider is 16 inches, but with how it's constructed and the motion of the slider, it actually gives you a 20-inch travel distance. This slider will fit into your backpack, and with only being around 3 pounds, it's a perfect slider to travel with, especially if you're making content for yourself on the go. There's a couple different ways to use the motorized version of the Micro 2. The first is just to use the buttons on the slider itself. It has the power on button and arrow buttons. After it's on, you can easily move the slider with just the arrows, or if you're into making content for yourself, you can set up some start-stop points for one slide or for back and forth continuous slides. You can also adjust the speed of the slider by pressing the power button. Since this is more of an overview, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on how to use the slider. That might be a future video on how to use it and some good settings to use it in. But another option, and probably a bit easier, is to control the slider through the app. You can easily set up waypoints and control speed. This is where you can also set up the timing for capturing time lapses. Like I said, I'll spend some more time going over how to use it in a future video. You really do have a lot of control over this slider. So I think the Zeapon Micro 2 motorized slider is for the video creator who wants to add a few more professional looking shots to the arsenal. I think it's perfect for the creator on the go with the size and functionality. The fact that you can pretty much toss it in a backpack and take it with you, it really comes in handy. I think it really pairs well with the GH5 as a video production tool. I'm excited to have this and to be able to use it more. Thank you, Zeapon. From what I can tell, you have a really good product here. So let me know down in the comments whether you use a slider or not for your video production. What type of shots do you like getting with your slider? Also, I do have a couple affiliate links down in the description with the Zeapon Micro 2 motorized and non-motorized sliders if you are interested in checking those out. And those affiliate links do help support this channel. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.